Hello, hello friends. Today we discuss the inheritance of the unit number 2. Inheritance in C++. Inheritance. Inheritance is a mechanism which provides the power of reusability and extendability. Inheritance is the process by which one object can acquire the property of another object. Next point. Inheritance is the process by which new classes called derived classes are created from existing classes called base classes. Inheritance allows the creation of hierarchical classifications. Now we'll discuss the advantages of inheritance. Sometimes we need to repeat the code or we need to repeat the whole class properties. So inheritance help in various ways. First advantage is it saves memory space. Second is it saves time. Third is it will remove frustration. Fourth one is it it increases reliability of the code. 15. It serves developing and testing efforts. Need of inheritance. To increase to increase the reusability of the code and to make the further usable for another classes, we use concept inheritance. There are five types of inheritance. See the types of inheritance. First is single inheritance. Then next is multiple inheritance. Third is hierarchical inheritance. Fourth one is multi-level inheritance. Fifth is hybrid inheritance. We'll discuss the all these type of inheritance in detail. See, single inheritance. In inheritance, there is one parent class or base class. From this parent or base class, the single child class or derived class is derived. Then see the hierarchical inheritance. In hierarchical inheritance, there is one single base class and multiple derived classes. See, the fruit is one single base class. From the this fruit base class, the multiple derived class are derived. The multiple derived class here are the orange, mango, and banana. These are the derived class one, derived class two, and derived class three. Now see the multiple inheritance. In multiple inheritance, there are multiple superclasses. From multiple superclasses, the single subclass is derived. In this example, triangle and rectangle are the two superclasses. From these two superclasses, one subclass is derived. That is polygon. Next type is multi-level inheritance. In multi-level inheritance, there is level of inheritance from superclass, subclass 1 derived, and again from subclass 1, subclass 2 derived. See in this example, polygon is superclass. From the superclass, the triangle subclass 1 derived. From triangle subclass 1, the another subclass 2, which is the right angle triangle is derived. This is the multi-level. So this is the multi-level. So this is known as the multi-level inheritance. Hybrid inheritance. The hybrid inheritance is combination of the different inheritance. See in this example, the college is one super class. From college super class, two subclass are derived. Two subclass are here. The class, sorry, two subclass are the staff and student. So these are subclass. Again, from these subclasses, the single subclass is derived. So in this example, the college is super class. From college super class, two subclasses, staff and student are derived. Like hierarchical inheritance. Again, from this staff and student, the single subclass is derived. Just like the multiple inheritance. So this is the uh, hybrid inheritance is combination of the hierarchical inheritance and the multiple inheritance. Now we'll discuss the concept of the base class. Base class is a class which defines those qualities common to all objects to be derived from the base class. The base class represents the more general description, a class that inherited is referred to as a base class. Now, the second concept of inheritance is the derived class. The classes derived from the base class are usually referred to as the derived classes. A derived class includes all features of the generic base class and then add qualities specific to derived class. Next point, the class that does inheriting. The class that does inheriting is called the derived class. Derived class. Note, derived class can be used as base class for another derived class. Just we have discussed the multi-level inheritance. Derived class can be used as base class for another derived class. In C++, inheritance is achieved by allowing one class to incorporate the another class into its declaration. Access mode or visibility mode of inheritance. We have seen two access modes in C++ classes. Yes, we discussed the two access mode in C++ classes. One is public and another one is private. Public members are directly accessible by users of the class, whereas private members are not directly accessible by users of class, not even by inheritors. There is third access mode, which is protected. Protected members are directly accessible by their classes, but not by another users. Yes, protected members are directly accessible by their classes, but not by another classes or other classes. Is the declaration of inheritance syntax. Class, their class colon access to square. Then base. Then you can write the name of the base class. Then open curly bracket. Then you can write the code. Then close curly bracket semi-comma. Example: class rectangle, class C rectangle colon public C polygon open uh, open curly bracket close curly bracket semi-comma. Then class C triangle colon public C polygon open curly bracket close curly bracket semi-comma. I am repeating the syntax for inheritance. The syntax: class derived class colon access square, then name of the base class, then after that open curly bracket, not rectangular bracket. This is curly bracket. Then you can write the code. Then again close curly bracket, not rectangular bracket. Then semi-comma. Now access or visibility mode of inheritance. Now we are just discussing the access mode of inheritance. Access mode or visibility mode of inheritance. Visibility mode of base class members are visibility mode of inherited base class member in derived class. See, visibility mode is public, protected, and private. Okay, the public members of base class. Public members of base class. For public members of base class, base class for public, it will be public. Protected, it will be protected. If access mode is protected, then private. Okay, protected members of the base class. The protected members of base class. If the are protected, will be protected. Then protected public, it will be protected. Protected will be protected as well as. Then private, if private access mode will be private only. Okay, and private members of base class are not directly accessible to the derived classes. I'm going to explain all these access or visibility mode of inheritance with example. Okay, don't be confused by this table. Going to explain detail in example in next slides. Okay, see here the inheritance syntax: class base class curly bracket private int x semi-comma, then public int y semi-comma, then protected int z semi-comma, close curly bracket. In this example, the class having the private member x, public member y, protected member z. Public, sorry, private, public, protected x, y, z members are there in the base class. Now the inheritance using the private declaration syntax class derived class colon private base class. Now in derived classes the members x is not accessible because x is x is declared private in the base class. Okay, see, x is private, but y is y is y is public. Okay, but access more for inheritance is private, so it will become the private, and z is protected, so it will be protected in the derived class. Now see the inheritance public declaration. We just discussed the inheritance private declaration. Now inheritance public declaration syntax class derived class colon public base class open curly bracket x is not accessible inside the derived class because x is private in the base class. Okay, and y is public in public members will be public in derived class whenever the public declaration is there. Z is protected inside the base class, and for public declaration it will be protected inside the derived classes. Now see the inheritance by protected declare derivation syntax class derived class colon protected base class open curly bracket, then x is not accessible because x is private inside the base class. Okay, but y is public y is public inside the base class, but for protected derivation it will become protected inside the derived class, and as z is protected inside the base class, and for the protected derivation it will also become the protected inside the derived class.